Welcome everyone. Broken's on the line, but she just had a phone call coming in, so she'll be right back. She's her husband's calling her. How are y'all doing? I missed y'all. Y'all don't even know how much I've missed talking to y'all. It's not even unreal. It's so unreal. Hey, Pocket Sand, I missed you. 71, Betty Down Boop. Who else is in here now? Where's Mark at? Mark's not even here. I got some logs that need to be split and muck that needs to be spread out and about the gardens. Now, where is Marky Poo? I don't know where Marky Poo is. We missed you too. Thank you, Betty. I have missed y'all. I've been wanting to go live every day, but Broken's been sick, and me to go live by myself now, I get nervous. I don't know why I get so nervous because I
Oh,
used to.
and she went on vacation, remember, guys?
Yeah, I was on vacation for a couple of days. I went with my daughter to Gatlinburg. But that was good too. That was fun. We
I'm almost in Arkansas.
Arkansas. That's not that far from me, is it?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know how far it is. I'll have to look it up.
yeah.
But I'm getting well. My daughter-in-law, she is um a physician's assistant, so she got my medicine straightened out, and she took me off of a bunch of stuff, and um I have felt great. I got rest last night and for the first time, and I'm doing good.
About time.
So
I'm about ready for you to get better. I've been
I
waiting
can't
on you
y'all
like more
tell?
than anybody.
Well, from what all I hear about what's going on around the tube, these people, I'm telling you what, they need to pull their heads out of their asses.
Landon wants to say hi to you for a minute.
Hi, Landon.
Say hi, Cheryl.
Hi, my baby boy.
Is that
How
Auntie
are
Cheryl?
you?
Say Auntie Cheryl.
Mm,
Auntie Cheryl.
Hi, baby. I missed you.
Bye. He said
God, I
bye.
missed everybody. I can't hardly stand it. Not, not being able to go live.
Yeah, I've missed everybody. It's like you missing. It's like kin folks or something you ain't talked to in a while.
I
It's crazy how you
know.
miss people. Ladies, good to see you.
Hello,
Rachel.
Savannah. Hello, Pocket Sand and 71. Blissful and Betty Dan Boots in here.
Yeah, blissful. It's good to see all
Blissful.
y'all. Savannah's ready to do a pole dance tonight for us. That's good.
Uh-huh.
I can see will be right there
We
with you probably.
I'll message Mark right now and see what in the hell he's doing.
All right. You
If
have
I
this.
knock myself off, you'll have to bring me back up.
Okay, I will. Um, so how's everybody been doing? I went on vacation, but we went swimming most of the time. We was gone. We swam at the hotel and stuff because the kids like to swim. And then we got home, and they've been swimming ever since we got home. It's just like water, water, water for the last week for me. I'm
Really?
waterlogged. I think we went swimming today and then yesterday, and it's just been swimming nonstop. And that sun, I got my face is red. My
Really?
shoulders are peeling. I done got them burnt. Happy Memorial
All,
Day,
all of my
everyone.
swelling is all of my swelling's down in my face, and I'm doing great.
That's good. Hey, CLM.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I know YouTube has been crazy. I hear that actually somebody got locked up on you. I mean, YouTube has gone real life for real. Like for real. These people are done lost their mind. I just told
I think
Broken.
it's awful. I think it's horrible what they did to Mrs. P. She cannot handle being locked up, and she can't get out until Tuesday,
Monday until Tuesday.
tomorrow.
Yeah, she stay in there for 4 days.
That makes me sick to my stomach. I don't care what. She is no harm. Is all she is talk.
She
And for
is.
them to go after her like that, stop.
All she does is run her
My
mouth.
little,
She that's as much as she's gonna do is run her mouth. I believe.
mm-hmm. Right,
I think
it
it's
is.
sad that somebody as old as she is has got to sit in jail because they're running their mouth. Who on YouTube doesn't run their mouth? Tell me that much. It's
I've
crazy.
I've I've heard I've heard Big Bird now talk worse than her.
That's for sure. Big Bird has talked worse than her, and that anything at least and she lies everything she says. I wouldn't be
Right.
able to
And
keep up with.
then she's a chicken shit. Think somebody's gonna come get her. What's Miss P gonna do? Ride her scooter?
She gonna ride the scooter over there just to swing a bat or something. Hooker called to see how she is. She's on suicide watch and goes in front of the judge tomorrow. If she's on suicide watch, they have her in probably one of those turtle suits, butt naked, strapped to a chair. That is horrible.
They do.
That is horrible.
Or they have her in a cell butt naked.
Yeah, so she can't hurt herself if she's on suicide watch. And she deserved that just because Noodle Mash goes at her too. That she does this back and forth.
Noodle Mash keeps it going.
Yeah, she could easily shut up
She
and
keeps it
ignore
going to
Mr.
make.
P.
She keeps it going so that she can bring in those super chats and money.
Yep.
She's making money off of Mrs. P, and that is wrong.
I wonder how she feels
and I don't care.
that Mrs. P's been locked up. I wonder how she feels now.
She's probably freaking been laughing at her.
That's terrible. That is, and Mr. P, he's at home. Probably, they're together all the time. He's probably mourning Mrs. P too.
Yeah, see, she's stripped. Can you imagine? I know that she's not ashamed of her body or anything, but when you're in a situation like that, they dehumanize you. You know.
What if you get the run?
Time.
They'll probably just let you run, Pakistan. They ain't gonna do nothing. Because they're afraid if she's on suicide watch, they're gonna be afraid that she'll hurt herself. They got her strapped down, butt naked. I guarantee it. She'll have like this little turtle suit on. Yeah. That's what they put on them. And it ain't nothing.
They do.
That's terrible.
It makes me sick in my stomach.
And who doesn't sit here and run their mouth all the time? Everybody goes back and forth on YouTube, and nobody should get locked up just because she's running her mouth a little bit more than somebody else is.
Right.
That's going too far
and
right there.
And just because it is gone too far. Yeah. And I'd be ashamed of the way that they're treating her. I'd be ashamed because with her mental state, she can't handle this, especially being locked up in a regular jail and being stripped of all her human rights and everything because you are.
Just imagine what it's going to do to her, even when she gets out. What that's going to do to her?
Yeah, what damage is it going to do?
That is terrible, y'all. That is so bad. I hope she's good.
It says Salima. Okay, Salima, she will be doing another video after everything to explain the situation. Salima is. Oh God, I hope you do. These people are. I'm not a fan of Noodle Mash because the way that Noodle Mash does things, she thinks she's all that hot shit on a stick, thinking that she's all better than Mrs. P. Well, I have news for her. She ain't no better than Mrs. P. Because all she's doing is, she begs for money every time she's on YouTube for something.
Yeah, and she goes back and forth with Mrs. P. I don't care what she says, she does. She keeps it going. If she ignored her, she would go away. She would stop this. Right. But she knows that this is her content. That's what she uses Mrs. P for, content. What is she gonna do now? But see, she thinks that she doesn't have to. She can say what she wants to say and do what she wants to do. But Mrs. P is supposed to not say a word. That shouldn't be right. It should go both ways. If it's that either one of them that's talking should get violated, not just one. I don't think that's right.
Right.
I
got a restraining order once against someone, and I was not allowed to talk about them either. It goes both ways. Cheryl Noodle Mash, for some reason, thinks it only goes one way.
Yeah. Cheryl said, I think it's how you said Cheryl. She said she was warned over and over. She violated a PPO and filed false police reports. That is why she's in jail. She will be fine. she ain't gonna be fine in jail. I tell you that right now. Jail is not what she needs. I don't think that's what she needs.
She needs to be evaluated, and she'd be better been put in somewhere where she could be evaluated.
Or she
She's
needs
not a
some
danger.
therapy, counseling, or something. I mean, somebody that's going to be there to help her, like to know, she knows right from wrong. I think, but she just doesn't. Her way of acting out is just going, using that mouth of hers. That's just her way.
Well, it's because she has an explosive personality, and the thing about it is, when they keep going at her, she gets angry, and she can't control what I just don't think that she can control because she gets so angry. And people get angry every day on here and yell at people and do things. And I don't know.
She knows wrong
I hope
from right, but
Char, I do hope that they do direct her to get mental and physical help.
Yeah, because she don't need jail.
Really
Jail's not for her. That's not going to help her at all. It's not going to help her at all. That's just going to put her in a worse spot right there, being in jail. But I think it should, if one person can't talk about it, or I think it should go both ways. Noodle Mash shouldn't bring up her and mention her name and go back and forth. I think that's wrong. It shouldn't be like that. I'm saying that she's scared. Yeah, she is. I'm sure she is scared to death. She probably ain't been in a place like that before. I don't think
she's. Yeah, I don't think she's ever been put in jail or anything like that. And they're hardcore in jail, and a lot of them have a breakdown.
Yeah, Carl, I know she has said some very nasty things and stuff. I understand that, but when you have somebody over there that would just ignore her, but Noodle Mash keeps it going. She doesn't just leave. She uses Mrs. P for content, but then she wants Mrs. P to shut up. If she would ignore her and not even talk about Mrs. P at all, I think Mrs. P would eventually shut up and just walk away.
Right.
Whether you agree she should be in jail, as long as you know right from wrong, you go to jail. However, Noodle Mash has been poking the bear big time. Yep. I heard that she's been cleaning up her channel too. I don't know how true that is. It's just what I've heard today.
Well,
jail is the best place for
I'm sorry, guys. My son, I'm staying with my younger son right now, and they got me straightened out in one day.
That's good.
Yeah, I couldn't even hold my head up. I couldn't even go to the bathroom by myself yesterday, girl.
That's great.
I'm not kidding. But my granddaughter is a nurse, and my daughter-in-law's a nurse, and so they changed my medicine, and I feel great today. My son took me shopping.
They've given you the wrong medicines that will make you feel
They were giving me the wrong medicine. Yes, the medicines they were mixing together was not the right ones. They would give me one for anxiety, and it would just sedate me, to where that I still felt like crap, and it just makes me sick. Yeah, but Noodle Mash should have backed off, and why don't she talk about something else besides Mrs. P?
Because that's all she has is content. That's all. Mrs. P is all she brings in donations and stuff off, and Mrs. P. She gets people feels like they feel sorry for her, but then again, I mean, I'm not saying Mrs. P is doing right. I mean, what she did and things that she said is very wrong. But
and she's mean, and she does nasty things, and she says nasty things.
But she doesn't
just like Mr. She doesn't deserve to be in jail, and I hope that I don't know, but I hope that they look at what Noodle Mash is doing by going back, by keeping it going. So she claims she deleted 2 videos because of a peen donation of $1, but I don't know how much that.
They say she's been cleaning up her channel over there, cleaning up videos and stuff, deleting stuff.
Oh, I bet she has. So that she can make herself look like a victim. She acts like
Rocky
that.
says, I think she has too. That's all that she's ever talked about is Mrs. P on her channel. I've never known her to do anything else besides making that clay stuff or whatever. But
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Char said, by the way, Noodle Mash has not been cleaning out her page. Please don't spread that falsehood. We don't. We didn't.
We said that we
We're
didn't know.
not
That's what
spreading
I
it.
heard. That's what I've heard today. I said I don't know
That's what we heard.
true that. That's just what I've heard
Right.
from several different people today. That she's been deleting videos. I don't. That's what I said. I don't know how true it is.
And I know that Mrs. P is wrong. I know that she's wrong.
Yeah.
But still, do you
She
think
don't
that with her mental state that she can handle being in a regular jail? You know? I just can't. I can't.
Noodle Mash said in her video she made today, in her own words, she deleted TW Lives.
See?
So she did delete some. I helped Hooker with medical and legal questions she had, even though I'm in New York. I told Hooker the only good thing about this is Mrs. P now will be eligible for a public defender. Yeah, she will be able to get her free public defender now.
Mm-hmm. And Char, yeah, you might be on Noodle Mash's side, but I still think it's wrong on both sides.
I think both sides are wrong. Both sides are wrong.
I think that both sides are wrong, and I think both sides need to stop before, something happens. This could break Mrs. P down. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve to be locked up.
And Char, your opinion does matter here, but still, I mean, looking to, you all know that Mrs. P has problems, and if people would just leave it alone, I think that she would stop.
Yeah, Charles, do you think if Noodle Mash would not even acknowledge Mrs. P, if she just totally ignored Mrs. P would go away? She wouldn't have no reason to come at her. She wouldn't. Right now she's going at her because she's always got something to say about Mrs. P, and that's what keeps it going. But I think if she just back off and just ignore Mrs. P the whole time, I think that she would go away.
And yes, Char, thank you for saying that. You're on no side. You're on the side of the truth, and that's what we are on, the side of the truth.
I think they're both wrong. Both sides, and I mean, I'm not trying to take sides either, but I agree that I don't think she deserves to be in jail. She doesn't deserve to be in jail. People on here say this is worse things.
Mrs. P gets on my nerves, and I don't really like her that much, but I think that she doesn't deserve to be in jail. I mean, she needs to be maybe mentally evaluated somewhere. But
yeah, I think they should have done something like that.
She can't travel to hurt her or anything.
No, I never think she would do that. I don't think she would hurt her. I don't think was scared for her life. If she was, she wouldn't even go back and forth with her like this.
Right. She would shut her mouth.
Not gonna sit there and go back and forth with them.
Right. And Pakistan says it takes two people to fight and argue. If one doesn't engage, it wouldn't continue.
Exactly.
Any police officer or lawyer would say this. Don't engage. And and have you heard some other news? I heard bits and pieces about Natasha. What in God's name is going on there? They were making fun of her crying.
She had somebody that was deleting and doing a lot of deleting people and stuff, and so she tried to take a wrench away from everybody, to see who it was, and
right.
Two of her biggest supporters dropped their I think they were doing like $100 a month support, and they dropped it down to $3. And
boy, and that made her cry.
Lycan had a live last night making fun of her. the whole thing because she was crying and upset about it and stuff. Which we've had that same problem once before. Remember when I had that problem? Somebody was deleting some people on mine. And
Right.
it messes
Right.
it up for everybody. It does. I mean, the only
Right.
thing you
It
can do
does.
is take all the wrenches up and stuff, and then try to,
Right.
it's hard to figure out who is doing it, because people
Mhm.
are spiteful and do shit like that.
And at that time, remember, you had people that was coming in and trying to say it was me,
Yeah, they were
and
saying you,
it.
and then other people, and I just heard
Mhm.
different people name off different people,
Mhm.
like that.
It's so funny though. I'm still here, and those people are gone. The person that did it is gone, and so we figured out who it was. So, and they were trying to blame me. They wanted rid of me, but
They
you
do stuff
find out eventually if you
You
have a
find
rogue
out
mod.
who your friends are.
You sure do. And there's not very many friends on this mess. Our
Nutbush.
people in here are good people,
Yeah.
and thank you for being respectful. We appreciate you being respectful, and you know, I'm sorry, but I mean, just like Needle Mash didn't know me from Jack Squat, but she took like inside and started talking, her crap about us, and she didn't even know us and blocked
I
us
used
and
to go
everything
into
else.
noodle matches some, once you have a fallout like with liking like we did, then everybody turns, and you just it's crazy. But I also witnessed Mrs. P claim 2 other
I
people
know,
sexual abuse
yeah,
animals, and that one and her husband sexually
Char,
abused.
I know, but
She
look
made
at
those.
some of the stuff that people say on here. They'll say anything or do anything just to get under people's skin.
Yeah, she.
You know, I mean, it ain't no different than I don't know. People say doing the flashlight thing and doing the disgusting things like they do.
Savannah,
It's
if you
terrible.
dropped your Patreon down to $3, I would probably cry too. I would. I'd be crying too. If I had 2 people drop theirs down to $3, I'd
I
cry.
think I would too.
I ain't
I think
lying,
I
I'd be
would
crying
too.
too.
Well, I mean,
Oh my god.
but maybe I don't know. Maybe Mrs. Maybe Natasha just kind of handled it wrong.
Yeah, Char,
Maybe she.
I understand what you're saying,
I
and
don't
Mrs.
know.
P has said some awful things, and she has, and I agree.
Right.
Some of the things that she says is unreal,
Right.
but that's her way of defending herself. That's her way of
Right.
attack. She wouldn't actually
I
physically
think
hurt
that.
anybody. I don't think she uses
I
her
think.
words.
Well, see, I think that she wants to give them the same hurt that she's feeling.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
things that people say that might not be as bad as what she says hurts her just as much as what she's saying to them.
yeah. I think that's what it
You
is
know,
too.
and I think she needs some help. I don't think that I don't really think she belongs on this platform
I
because
don't
I
think
think
she
it's
needs to be on YouTube at
I
all.
think,
I think she needs
I
to.
think it's too rough.
I think she needs to join some kind of senior citizen group, like in her community or something. They
Mhm.
go do things and
Right.
stuff like that. She needs to
Right.
have some support like that, not on this YouTube. This YouTube is too
They
bad.
have
Too.
quilt making together, older people.
And she loves doing crafts and stuff. I don't understand why she don't get into some kind of thing in her town or something. That I'm sure they have somebody
Mhm.
got to do something around there like that.
Mhm. You see that? I have people. That was my granddaughter, my step granddaughter, knocking on the door, checking on me, making sure I was okay. Oh, they laugh and cut up pure like you wouldn't believe. It's so much fun. They made homemade cabbage rolls for me tonight. I ate for the first time yesterday. My daughter-in-law told me I'm starving myself to death because I couldn't eat. And so she put a mixture together and I can eat. So
Char, I had never
I got
witnessed anybody act like that either, except on YouTube, not in real life.
no, not well. I
Like
have.
They only act like that on here. I've never seen anybody in my real life act like that or say stuff like
Oh
that.
my God. Well, it's not really in my real life, it's in my job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, those people in the
Yeah.
corner, those crazy people.
So you got your
But
husband contacted you? What was his phone? Dead or
yes,
something?
yes, it was dead, and I was just worried sick.
I knew you was worried about it, and you said he called, so I was just checking to see if it was
Oh,
cool.
and so we did a FaceTime with him this morning, and I was so sick. He had to help me to the bathroom and everything. He was so worried. And we did a FaceTime with him this morning. He seen me, and I was laughing, and he started crying because he was so happy.
Aw.
Yeah,
Savannah, you
he
go
was.
right ahead, girl. You do it. You do what you got to do. She gonna be doing some pole dancing with her red wig on. That sounds like somebody else. Talking about
Mhm.
somebody else now with that red
Yeah.
wig and pole dancing.
Well, you know what? We ought to do a parody. We ought to get some people on here to do a parody. I'd like to get Tiffany to help us. I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah, it may help
Help
her in
her
the
and
long
I.
run and get her the
But
help
it
she needs.
what
I
it,
believe
but
so.
Char, what if it mentally breaks her up, pushes her over the edge? I mean, that's what I'm worried about. And I don't like Mrs. B. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just don't like the way that she talks to people, and I don't like the way what she says. But putting somebody in jail, that's just, I don't know, to shut them up.
That
I
ain't gonna.
mean,
That seems like it's just gonna make her. Well, I hope not make her worse, but
you don't
maybe
understand. I
she'll.
mean,
This
when
will show her that
jail,
there is consequences running her mouth. It probably will
right?
scare her enough. Maybe next
She
time.
does need,
But
she did need to suffer consequences, but
but why doesn't
my
Mrs. P
God,
block Noodle Mash and Noodle Mash block Mrs. P? And why can't Noodle Mash stop talking about Mrs. P? Period. I mean, not mention
right,
her name, nothing. No matter what anybody says, she needs to not
right,
even not mention her at all. Just totally drop her name, and it would all go away.
mhm,
She would have to shut up. There wouldn't be nothing to say.
mhm,
But why can't Noodle Mash do that if she knows every time she says something that she's always
mhm,
gonna, you know, come back or clap back at her?
mhm, right.
I don't
People,
think
I
she's
mean,
capable of filtering either.
life is just
Oh, she went
too
to jail
short.
for making a false police report. What is it? What is she? What is the false
What?
police report about? So done
I
with it.
mean, yeah, what was it? Do you know, Char?
I thought it was for somebody said for violating that PPO order. I know that. I mean
Right.
that's what the thing said. I thought that everybody was showing today.
Char, I know yeah, Char, I know she's a lot smarter and everything that she lets on and stuff like that. But look at all the other people, what they say about people. Look at the lies that come out of their mouth that Kim lied about us. I mean, think
Yeah,
about
that's
all
what
the
I
damage
thought Bob
it
was
did to
saying.
us.
The booking says violation of protection order. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But I guess, hey Molly, I guess if she,
And I know for a fact, let me tell you, for a fact, she cannot get a bail bondsman and get out when you violate a PPO order. You have to have the cash up front.
oh,
They, y'all, no bail bondsman's gonna bail her out on that.
she reported to the police that Noodle made death threats against her.
Lord help.
She tried to call the cops on Noodle, then the cops called Noodle, then they went and arrested her. That's what Savannah said.
And they believe Noodle over her. Well,
But both
I
of them
don't
should be in
know.
trouble because both of them won't shut up. Neither one of them will shut
Right,
up. So it should be.
right.
It should. Both of them should have consequences. Period. If one of them should have
That's what I was
consequences,
fixing to
the other
say.
one
Yeah,
should too. She
yeah.
kept calling the cops. They investigated and realized she was lying and violating a court order, so they arrested her. So she kept calling the cops on Noodle Mash. But still, the whole thing comes down to Noodle Mash needs to just drop Mrs. P's name, period, and just not even go back and forth with her. Do something
Right.
else. Do your crafts. Talk about somebody else.
I
But
don't. I don't think that Noodle Mash threatened her either.
no, I don't think she
But
threatened her.
I think she got so mad that she did that. But you know, I don't know. If she's lying about stuff, maybe she should suffer the consequences. But Lord help. They could have done it on a day that she could have got out the next day or something. Shoot.
I know it happened to be on a Friday on a holiday weekend too. Oh my God!
Right. And
I
strip
bet
her
her
of all her
husband's about to go
clothes,
nuts too.
and they put her on suicide watch for a reason.
Yeah, she
I
probably went in
mean,
there acting crazy in there too, and they put her on suicide watch.
I hate it. I
That's
hate it
right,
for
Betty.
both parties.
Both needs to stop. That's what needs to happen. Both of them.
Hmm.
Hey, Ginger. Sorry I'm
Someone else
late.
been going
I'll
on.
be here
Oh,
soon.
Ginger. I heard. Oh, Ginger put out some nice stuff too. About that. Oh, I can't. I don't remember what you said, but it was really cool. That I mean, you said that like people's been messing with you. They just don't know what they're messing with.
Says I'm not a
They
fan of
want to
Noodle, but
argue.
I do believe she was purposely poking. Everyone knows Portland is a liar. Why do you have to go live to address every lie Portland is telling? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Savannah. That's what I'm talking about. That's because she
And
was
when
called.
somebody pokes you so much, you get tired of being poked.
Oh, that's
You
well.
just
Hooker
do.
said that she talked to. I think Hooker said that she talked to somebody and said that she was on suicide watch. I don't know. That's just it could be rumors too, but that's just what I seen today.
Mhm.
Um,
Interactions between both of them, and the stark difference is that Noodle were defensive, and she has not ever, to my seeing, threatened Mrs. Pete. She doesn't threaten her.
yeah,
It's just that
the way
it's the
she
way
she
she
just always
words
addresses
things.
her, always going back at her. She,
Yeah,
I wouldn't even
and
address
she
her at
always
all.
asks, and she's always asking for money. I just get, I don't understand that. Oh, but anyway,
Confirm or deny
I
that.
hope the outcome is good. I mean, I hope maybe she learned her lesson from this, and maybe
Hope she gets
it
out
will shut
Tuesday. I
her up.
hope she gets out tomorrow and she goes home and gets a good night rest in her bed and
And
takes her shower and gets all that.
I hope she thinks about all the nasty things that she said, and maybe she won't do it again.
That's right. They're
I
both
mean,
wrong, Detective Turtle Gum. I agree with you.
you're not arguing about what?
I know you're not, Savannah, about noodle
Oh, we
mashing.
know you're not. We know you. We know you're not.
Miss P has
All of y'all's opinions,
to be
all of
fair.
your opinions count. Tar, your opinion counts, and it's okay. It don't matter whose side you're on. You're welcome here, and we like to hear both sides. We like to hear
Yeah.
everybody's opinions. You know. So, and I know that Mrs. P asked for money too. I just don't, man.
I just
People
wish
in this asking.
one of them could be a
I just wish,
bigger person and just say, "Hey, I'm not going to do this anymore with her.
right.
I'm not going to let it keep going on and on." If I was that
Mhm.
scared of somebody, I would not keep going on and on with that person. That's for sure. I would just
Right.
totally ignore that person if it was me.
Right.
But so she can't be scared of her because she would totally ignore her.
Yeah, she sure would. Okay, out of the shadows of Junior says, as I see it, these two middle-aged women have been fighting over a Lisa Frank diary or Trapper Keeper for 40 years, and are making everyone's business.
Yeah, you're right, Ginger. That damn trapper keeper.
Lord help.
You're a mess. Someone in my own community is actually going tomorrow to the hearing. That's good. So done with it.
What?
Said someone in her old community is actually going tomorrow to the hearing. Noodle Mash said she wouldn't have another fundraiser, but someone else started this one for her. So, yeah,
No,
things that make you go, things that make you go,
exactly.
hmm.
They've all got
Not
these. They've all got these legal funds, like
Well, damn it, I need a legal
oh,
fund too.
I need
I
one too, y'all. I'm broke.
want oh Lord.
I got broke. Well, I mean, look, uh, just like I went through a hard time having to pay home health and all that, and I never asked for a dime. And if you can't, if you have to depend on YouTube, to pay your bills and to take care of your, things. Now, if it was an emergency, like if my baby dog was going to die, if I didn't come up with funds, yes, I would come on here and I would beg my heart out to get but I would come up with as much of it as I could. But if it was to save my baby, yeah, you're darn right I'd ask. But besides that, I think that, you should, you know, use your own funds. I mean, I just don't get all these people are always wanting money. And I mean, I like giving back to my community. I mean, I like giving to my subscribers. And, I like giving to my channel instead of taking. What if this is what kills me. They do a fundraiser for every little bitty thing there is. Okay, but what if there is a real crisis? Like, what if I ask for
Nobody's
money
gonna
every
believe
day
it
for
because they do it so many
something?
times. Ain't nobody gonna believe a real crisis.
Right. But what if
But look, you can be
I
like
ask?
me. I could get scammed $350 and totally get called a scammer because I got scammed. It could happen like that.
Right, right. And I
I
mean,
become a scammer overnight because I got scammed.
but I mean that's the only way that I would ever ask for help is if my baby was in danger and I didn't have the funds and I couldn't come up. I would sell everything I had. I would do whatever it took before I would ask for help. You know, but they keep
I
doing
wasn't
it
gonna
for
ask.
every
I
little
wasn't
bitty
gonna ask
thing.
nobody for help either. I wasn't gonna ask people on here for help. They offered to do it that night, and Lord knows if I had to do it all over again, I never would have accepted it. Because look what
No, you
look
wouldn't.
what happened.
We would have went with our original plan.
Yeah.
But nosy people had to stick their nose in. Anyway, so what's been going on that y'all have heard? Because I've been so sick, I have not been.
Well,
Uh,
Savannah she's
keeping up.
scamming old lonely men to pay me on my OnlyFans. You believe that? She's scamming lonely old men.
Oh, are you? Are you making a bundle? God, I hope you're making a bundle. You know what my youngest son's? Oh, um, um, MKB got to meet my youngest son.
Yeah, I got to talk to him a while ago. It was so nice to
Yeah.
talk to him. I ain't even got to talk to your older son. He's always around usually more than your younger son.
I know, yeah. Oh my God, when they come to get me, see, they're jealous of each other, so they didn't want me coming.
Oh,
But I think, me coming, look at the turnaround I've done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got to bring both my dogs, and I had my own room, and my son waits on me hand and foot. And my daughter-in-law does too. I mean, and I've got to see my grandkids, my great grandkids. They just laugh and cut up all the time. It's been so pleasant being here. I go home Thursday though.
You are Thursday?
Yeah, but my husband crying this morning because he was so happy. I mean, he is just ecstatic because I have just done a turnaround. And I'm going to the clinic tomorrow to get my labs done. They're going to do my labs to make sure all the infection is gone.
That's good.
So, yeah. I feel like it. I mean, I feel like that I'm getting better now. You know, I didn't think I was ever going to get to come back on YouTube because I was so sick. I'm not kidding. I just couldn't even hardly hold my head up or nothing. It was just unreal.
So,
But
other than Natasha Cooper and Mrs. P, what else is going on in the community? Because I know Natasha, she was upset. She was crying and upset because disappointed that somebody is going around running their mouth behind their backs and telling, I think, BBT
mhm,
information, giving her information, and somebody else too,
mhm.
I think. But I don't know who the mod is that they're talking about in question, who the one they think it is, or if they found out who it was or not. I don't know.
Mhm.
But
I don't think that we have. Well, I don't think that we have anything to worry about there. But
no,
uh, even if there was a road mod, I mean, or anything like that, we're gonna fix the problem and not make content out of it for days and days and days. Crazy. Ginger has no clue. You made several posts though. I was just Ginger. I just didn't understand. I mean, was somebody trying to argue with you or something?
oops,
Yeah, Savannah, you're right. You get back what you give. See now, it took everything I had to not to laugh about that, but I mean, karma hits you, and karma will get you. And I tell you what, after this sickness right here, I promise God, I'm going to be a better person, and I'm going to do more for people. I'm going to try to make a positive impact on trying to help the community and everything because it's just the right thing to do.
what are your thoughts on Marie 21 and Lori's situation? I don't really know much about them. I know uh I
I think
I
it's
know
sad.
you do. See, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
I
think
know
that
Lori from CJ, and then I know CJ from Marie 21 because she's supposed to be her stalker. That's the only thing I really know about them.
right. Yeah, and there is somebody in our community that is having some trouble. Bitch for life. Her dad was on life support, and I know she missed a lot of work. And I promised her that we were going to do something nice for her. So I do want to plan on doing something nice for her because she's been going through a really rough time right now.
Mhm.
So y'all all send y'all's prayers to her and everything. Everybody pray for her.
Yeah.
You know, um, because she is really having a rough time. They had to put him back on life support, and I haven't heard anything since. But because I was so sick, but I want to do something. Um, I know that she's going through a really rough time. She's really worried about her dad, and I don't. I mean, I feel for her. I mean, she was there for us, and I think that we should do something nice for her one night. We'll plan it and do something nice. You know, even I mean, she's not asking for help. I mean, she said that any little bit would help. So maybe one night we could do. I mean, everybody give $1 or anything.
Is she asking for
To help
donations?
her.
Oh, she's been off work. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she's been off work because she's had to spend time with her daddy. Her daddy's on life
I
support.
hadn't heard her saying nothing about it. I seen her on Lonnie's channel, but I hadn't. And I
Mhm.
knew she went live the other day for a minute, but I didn't get to watch it. But I
Mhm.
hadn't heard anything about it. I donated anonymously to Breezy, even though she's a Likens mod. Her story touched me. Oh yeah, I seen her story too.
What about Breezy? What happened?
She had got the COVID and got real sick, and then she lost like 80% of her hearing. Is I think that's what I
Oh
read
my
on the
gosh.
thing, and she had just gotten real sick from it and depressed, and just a bunch of stuff
Hmm.
come from just getting the COVID.
Now, there is someone else. I don't know if y'all know her. She does a morning show. Her name is Coffee with Cece. She is in the hospital right now. She got COVID. It's really bad. And so I want y'all to send y'all's prayers out for her too. Because I watch her every morning and she hadn't been able to go live because she has COVID really bad. So I feel for her because I know how it is when you can't breathe. And when I had that allergic reaction to that lisinopril, anybody that's taking lisinopril for blood pressure, I want to warn y'all. I was on it for years. I trusted that medicine more than anything. They said that it's rare, but every once in a while it'll pop up and it will swell you. And that's why that I had those chickmunk cheeks because I was allergic to it and it kept progressing and progressing until my tongue swelled and I couldn't breathe. And for that reason, I mean, I went through a pure hell. Them trying to figure out and then they figured out it was a lisinopril. So y'all just be careful if you're taking it. Talk to your doctor. Please talk to your doctor about that happening because you don't want to go through what I went through because it really did cause me to have it did something to me mentally, not being able to breathe. And yeah, and it's hard on you. It was just pure torture. And I just don't want to, I wouldn't even take my medicine. I wouldn't put a pill in my mouth because I was scared to death. And so I just want y'all to please, if you're taking that medicine, talk to your doctor and see if there's a chance of it. Hello, there's Aussie. I seen somebody else. Who was it? Yeah, it was Aussie. Come in.
What
Good
did
to
you
see
say you was
you.
taking?
And
Betty was asking.
lisinopril.
Okay. Hey,
It's
Aussie
called
True
lisinopril.
Crime. Hey,
So
Broken, I'll be right back, okay? I'm just gotta plug up this iPad thing
okay,
real quick. I'll be right back.
okay.
Just a second.
But yeah, Betty Danbuff, it's called lisinopril, and I trusted that medicine for my blood pressure more than anything. But no one told me, the doctors or anything, there could be a chance of it. But they said it was so rare that they don't even tell their patients. So y'all ask questions because that was pure torture. I'm telling you. I'm just so happy. I'm so ecstatic that I'm better. I'm just really happy. Just this is the best thing coming to see my son and spending time with my son. It's been really wonderful.
Molly, my
I
son
haven't
is
had,
wanting some cookies. Thanks to you. He's wanting to
I
have some
got homemade
cookies.
cabbage rolls. I'm gonna make some what are those called? Drop cookies tomorrow. Chocolate and
No bake cookie things.
no bake cookies. Yeah, I'm gonna make no bake cookies tomorrow. But
Those are good. I ain't had those in a while. Oh,
mhm.
I made me some chocolate gravy tonight. I had to have something sweet. I
How
just
did
like
it turn
crave it.
out?
It turned out
Was it
good. It was
good?
real good. Yep.
Are you gonna teach me how to do that?
Yep.
Okay, I love you.
Tell him it's nice
All
to meet
right.
him.
Oh, hey, Trent. She said it's nice to meet you. He said nice meeting you.
Okay.
That's my baby.
Shot of poison. Yeah, where has Shot of Poison been, y'all? I have been missing her too. I was thinking about that the other day, and I have not seen her in the last. Well, we haven't been going live lately, but I haven't seen her lately.
Probably because she probably don't even know. She probably thinks we fell off the face of the earth.
Pocket Sand, I can do a video of it. The chocolate gravy. It's pretty simple.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now that I'm feeling better, I'll do it. I'll see if they have the ingredients here, and I'll see if I can't pull something together with it.
Oh,
What?
Aussie, that is awesome. I'm so glad.
What now?
Her
What
husband got
happened?
her a sublimation printer and a press for Mother's Day. She's been loving
Oh,
it.
that's
If you got
wonderful.
any questions, let me know. I don't. Hold on.
Oh, and I ran out of keychains. All my grandkids, I mean, well, see, I have step grandkids, and they all wanted one, so I handed them out to them.
Aw. They
I
like
have
that big
I
one?
see. Yeah, oh, yes, the tumblers. Oh, and you know what? Okay, they were talking about tumblers on the Deal Guy. You know what I'm talking about? He gives
Yeah.
you he tells you about sales and all that. Did you know 2 tumblers with nothing on them were like $35, and
I
that's
know
with
it
them
sounds so
the
monkey.
silver ones. They're not cheap.
Mm-mm.
I was like, wow. So we are. I mean, our prices on ours is not bad. But yeah. I don't know. And I get to go fishing. I'm going fishing. My other grandson, he's gonna take me fishing.
That's good.
I have grown grandkids because my son married a woman that's almost my age, so she has grown kids, and that's the oldest one that just graduated Oral Roberts University, and then
You got him a sugar
but
mama.
they bought yeah, they all live around here, and so they live like down the road, all on the same land, and they're always here checking on me, and they go places with me, take me places and everything. But I had to use the scooter at Walmart, but my legs are still real weak. But it was fun. I got to ride the scooter. It was funny though.
I bet.
And then my husband's getting me ready to go, so he went shopping for me, and he bought me these Tweety Bird shoes. He spent $25 on a pair of Tweety Bird shoes that he could have got for $5. Just plain white or black.
Yeah. Thank you, Savannah. I'll be looking for that.
Love you.
Love you. Don't like that candle again.
Oh,
I can't worry if I don't answer the phone.
love you.
Yeah, I'll be looking for your email for that. I never did. After what's her name asked for a Tumblr the other day, and she said she'd email me. Never emailed me at all. Remember the one that was asking for one because we didn't put her name in the drawing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she hadn't emailed me at all. I thought after going out asking, then didn't even email me or nothing.
Wow. Betty Dan Boot says that her kids worry if I don't answer the phone. Yeah, mine does too. They start calling my husband, start calling around, and something else.
Mine don't. She's like, why do you answer your phone?
See, we got the light on?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, I'm not.
Daughter will drive over just to see that I'm on call. That's sweet, Betty.
And this is my daughter-in-law, Rachel. Say hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Rachel.
everybody.
Hello.
How are y'all?
This is
Doing
my
okay.
nurse. She got me all straightened out so I could come back.
Thank God. We was about to put her in a nursing home.
No, she just came to a nurse's home. That's all.
A nurse's home.
I told her we was about to put her in a nursing home. She got any worse.
She was about there.
I know.
I was like, I don't want to go in there, baby.
I was sick when
Yeah,
Lost her tongue.
but I got her straight. She'll be good now.
I
You
love
talked to
you.
Joseph, right?
You
want to do the face mask?
All right. I love you.
Do biscuits and
What
gravy.
do you mean, my son? My son, is he going to do one too?
Yeah, we do them together.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, he's a little vein mom.
Oh, yeah. They're doing face masks together before they go to bed.
Oh.
My son does it with her.
Come on.
I got good boys.
Mm-hmm.
I got good boys.
Open it, Mom.
Okay.
There'll be nobody in there.
Okay. Yeah. She's taking really good care of me.
That's good.
She won't let me do anything. I tried to get her, to let me
Oh,
help
what?
her pay
Those
for
cabbage
something.
rolls, was they good?
Oh my God, they were delicious. She did such a good job on them.
Y'all, I got to tell y'all this for real. The other day, I was over there in Natasha's makeup sale. Because I
Oh
was
yeah.
bored one day and I was watching it, and I just happened to comment and so they had a drawing and I won some lotion over there, and they actually mailed it
Oh
to
my
me and
God.
everything, and it's the best smelling lotion I've ever smelled. Oh my God, it is
Really?
awesome. Yes.
Well, now, okay, with my souvenir, why don't you smear some on one of my souvenirs so I can smell
Okay.
it?
It's called tangerine grapefruit, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. I could eat it. It smells so good.
Well, you have to smear it on my souvenir that you got me so
All
that
right.
I'm getting you a souvenir from here.
Arkansas, I don't think it's that far from me. I don't think.
You need to look it up. Does anybody know?
I'll just have to Google it. What Arkansas? What part of Arkansas?
Oh, CLM, thank you. That's so sweet. But can you believe my grandson graduated, or he's going to be a minister? I'm so proud of him.
That's good.
And you know what? As soon as he prayed for me, did you know I started improving? And I slept all night, and when I got up this morning, I felt like myself again. And I do believe that boy was called to preach. I really do. He was called to be a minister. I really believe it. I mean, they're just, I don't know, I've been blessed. You just don't know how I've been blessed. I have 8 great grandkids, step grandkids, but they're still my grandkids.
Savannah, you're a
You know,
mess.
what
Savannah
you
says
say
I have
now?
some lotion from Victoria's Secret. It smells so good. I have to change my panties.
Oh Lord, help me!
Oh Lord.
What a mess.
Yeah, sounds like she's got a good family, don't she? I wish I had some
I
good
do have.
family, nurse people and
I mean,
everything.
me and my son, we went through our ups and downs, and when I got here, we kind of got into an argument because he went to prison and all that, and we kind of we
We
had
all
some
make
things that we
mistakes.
needed to talk about,
We
right?
all
But
make mistakes.
we had to uh talk about it, for the first time, and they brought me here. They made me feel at home. They wait on me hand and foot. I mean, they feed my dogs. I mean, and they do it just like my little dogs. Chop their food up, spoil them rotten.
Oh,
If they got an English bulldog, y'all see that little monster. He's a mess. He's cute as can be though.
is it a
He
big
think
one or small?
it's what the English bulldog are the bigger ones.
Okay.
What kind do you have? What kind do your son have?
His is
There's
a
English bulldog.
micro something.
Yeah,
It's
and then
small.
there's American bulldog, but he's got the smashed in face stuff, and everything. And he is the cutest. He is the cutest thing ever. My dog, they're in here with me. They passed out finally.
My arms are peeling so bad, my shoulders.
They ought to be Miss Vacation. I'm going fishing tomorrow. My other grandson, he's taking me out on his boat fishing. So that's gonna be fun.
I'm using Natasha's lotion to put on my arms. It smells so good.
That's so funny.
I said I'm gonna be itchy or something. They'd be
I
messy.
cannot believe you. I can't believe that she won. Can
I
you?
know it. She said I
If you'll
cannot
put,
believe that I'm calling out Mama Knows the Best's name over here.
Now, yeah, aloe vera, that works too. But if I told you, if you get sunburn, put milk on you,
Milk.
and it'll
My
turn
milk
brown,
is
and
I had
you'll
to use
stop
almond
peeling.
milk to make my darn chocolate gravy. but it was
No,
still good.
just try milk on it and see what happens. It ain't gonna hurt you. It might make you smell bad after a while.
Mhm.
It really does work. My mom used to use it on me, really.
I had cervical cancer. No more kids.
But they
Oh,
won't move out. Oh my God, listen to this.
oh, Savannah, I'm
Aussie
sorry.
true, Aussie true crime. I wish I could go stay with my kids, but they won't move out of my home yet to start.
I thought my youngest, well, not the youngest son, Landon's the youngest one, but the oldest one, the next one, I didn't think he was ever going to move out either. I thought he was going to stay with Mama forever.
And then when he did, she wanted him to come back home.
Yeah, I was sad then. I was sad. I thought he was going to mess up or something. I just
It
couldn't.
is hard. It is sad. I mean, you don't want to wish things, but you wish that they would have to come back home. I don't know.
Now he realized how good it was at home. Now he tells me. See, some of his friends come
Does
over
he?
and make a mess. He'll be like, "Mama, I see what you mean now. I had to clean up after my friends all the time." I said, "Now you know."
That's funny. What's so funny about you should have seen this though. See, all my grandkids showed up. Both my boys, their wives, all my grandkids showed up at my house, right? Uh, because my older son come to see his brother, and then they found out that my oldest son found out that and my daughter-in-law that they were taking me with them. You talk about a fight ensued. They got in an argument. One of them said that he wasn't taking me, and the other one goes, "Yes, I am taking her." And you should have seen it. It was hilarious. I was sicker than a dog. Me and my husband just shaking our head because
Why
my
did your
two boys
oldest
are.
son want you to go?
Because he said I was too sick and I needed to be there where they could take care of me.
Oh,
He doesn't think that his younger brother can do a good enough job. And he's gonna be just tickled pink. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna think when I know that after one day I feel great, you know? It was the right decision to make, you know? But when I get back I'm saging that house because yeah, I told you about that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm saging that house. I don't care because I know it was God that touched me, or I don't think I'd be here. I just don't. I felt like I was dying. It took everything that I had, just to go to the bathroom. I'd cry every night because I was so sick. But I'm just so happy. I've been so ecstatic all day long because I've been eating. I don't eat, like a normal meal, but like chicken noodle soup, and I did eat the cabbage rolls tonight, so I did good with that. But
Oh, I love some
yeah,
cabbage rolls. I wished I had some cabbage rolls.
oh my
It
God,
sounds
girl,
so
she
good.
did such a good job. She did a really good job. And like her dad lives down the road, so he had to come and visit me. And I was fixing to get ready for the live, and he's like, "Tell her to get herself in here and talk to me." And that is my daughter-in-law's dad, and his partner, which they're a couple. Well, he went to Walmart with me, and he stuck right with me and helped me do everything. He would not leave my side.
Savannah, you don't eat cabbage? Man, cabbage rolls, that
Cabbage,
sounds awesome.
cabbage is one of my favorite foods.
Mine too. Oh my goodness, I'd love some
I
cabbage.
could eat a whole, you boil cabbage, I could eat a
Yeah.
whole cabbage head by myself.
I love some cabbage.
I do too.
Ooh, look at all
Oh,
this fried
see,
cabbage, onion, and oh my God, Pakistan, that's what I'm talking about. Lord, make you something.
okay, Pakistan, I wanted to make some of that. So, do you boil it first? Do you blanch it first and then fry it, or do you fry it just raw like
I
that?
think you fry it just raw, don't you?
because I did the frying it raw and it was kind of tough, so I wasn't sure if you're supposed um to boil it first or what.
Good. Have a good
Thank you,
night,
CLM.
CLM. Thank you.
And CLM, thank you for your prayers because I know that your prayers got me through this. I know, because I bet you pray for me every day.
She said,
And
no, cook the bacon and then fry the cabbage in the grease of the bacon. Yeah. Use the
okay,
bacon grease and then fry the
okay,
cabbage.
well, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
try
goodness.
that.
I want some of that now.
And now she says, oh, and then she said that it makes good soup. Put it in soup.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I like cabbage soup too.
Mhm.
I'm
And
getting hungry.
they live down. They live down in the boonies. I can't even use my data on my phone to do this. You know, they have to buy the Wi-Fi, and yeah, they've got woods all around them. I'm talking woods. It's so quiet out here, you could hear a pin drop. And
Well,
I
so
mean, there's woods. I'm talking thick woods all the way around them. But
your
all their
son
family
finally
lives on
got
the
over
same
it though.
property. Huh?
So your son finally gave in. Your oldest son.
Yeah, he didn't really give in. Uh, my youngest son just waited for him to leave, and then they were taking the stuff. They were taking the stuff out of their vehicle. My oldest son. So they just waited for them to leave, and then packed me up and brought me. So they're gonna be mad at me when I get back. But
Well, they won't be
he
mad if
should
you're
care
all
about the. I know he should care about my health, but they're jealous of each other. They've always been that way. They've all since growing up. I don't know what it is. Those two boys have always been competitive, wanting my attention so bad. I mean, and I give it both to them equally, but they just always been that way. Who's gonna do more for mom?
there.
But I guess that's sweet, you know. They love me.
Betty, I think I'm getting a cold too. I need some cabbage soup. Man,
Man,
I'd love to have
it
some
was
cabbage soup right
good.
now.
And oh, well, she's what the rest of the cabbage that she didn't use. When I get done here, I'm gonna go and boil it with some bacon. So,
Google sauerkraut chocolate cake. What?
oh
So
my
good, and I
lord.
swear it tastes like chocolate and coconut. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know what? One
I like
night we ought to do
sauerkraut.
a live. We ought to do a live on just exchanging recipes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't y'all think?
That
I
sounds
want to
good.
try that sauerkraut chocolate cake. I want to try that. So, Pockets in, you better come up with the recipe. I think it'd be neat, don't you, to
When I was
exchange?
in Weight Watchers, you can use that what is those black beans? I think they're called black beans to make brownies. Mix it in with your brownie mix or something. I forgot what it was.
Really?
Yeah, and it was good for Weight Watchers or something. It was uh, less calories or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it didn't taste too bad.
That's cool.
Sauerkraut is my favorite and lowers cholesterol naturally. Oh, I didn't know that, but I do like sauerkraut.
See, I'm on
Hey, Amber
cholesterol
Lou, I
medicine
see
too.
you. Amber Lou. Ketchup cake, mustard cake, vanilla dill pickle with rum icing. Oh my goodness. We should.
Look at all these recipes. We've got to try some of these recipes,
All
guys.
right, I'm Italian. Let's talk about lasagna and meatballs. I like lasagna now with lots of cheese. I like all kind of cheese on my lasagna when I make
Oh, we
lasagna.
had spaghetti. They made spaghetti last night.
Black
Homemade
bean
spaghetti.
brownies, so good. Yeah, that's what it is. Black bean brownies.
Black bean brownies.
Yep, that's what it is.
Lord, I like that. I've lost my cigarettes. I'm gonna find my cigarettes.
Black bean, no cabbage.
Black bean brownies.
I can't believe you don't like cabbage. Most
I
of our
love cabbage.
recipes from back in the Depression era, but so good even today. Y'all making me want some cabbage now. I know, me too, Amber.
Mhm.
Chocolate
Hey,
zucchini bread. That's so
I'm gonna put you on mute for just a minute, okay?
okay. Yeah, y'all making me hungry now. I want some good old hot cabbage soup or something, like something good, and that just sounds so good. Now I'm gonna be sitting here all night not having nothing hot like that. My grandma raised kids during the Depression, and she taught me to never measure. Oh, that's Broken's is the same way. I think she says she don't measure her stuff either. She just goes. I measure. Well, some of my stuff, not everything. Some of it I don't. Some of it I do. But that's good to not have to measure. Church cookbooks are awesome too. Yeah. They have some like in a community cookbook, like where just a community makes cookbook, and they're usually pretty good. It's a bunch of different stuff in there, and they have like good cookbooks and stuff. But that's all. That sounds good. Well, y'all know, Mrs. P's probably eating bologna sandwich and peanut butter sandwich probably for the supper. Bologna sandwiches at night. I think that's what they give out in jail: peanut butter sandwich and bologna sandwich. Poor things gotta eat sandwiches for supper. Some jails they terrible probably. I know some jails that's all they give for supper is peanut butter and bologna. She'll have something to talk about for sure when she gets out of there. I measure to a T. I'm quite anal in the kitchen, among other places. My grandmother taught me to bake without measuring. Oh, exactly. It's a pinch, a dab, a shake. A pinch, a dab, a shake. And I'd be asking, what is a dab and what is a shake? um, but it's I like what else I like. I don't care too much for spaghetti and stuff like that. I'm not much of a spaghetti. I do like chili. I don't know if y'all like chili. I hadn't had chili in a long time, which is hot now, so usually don't make chili in the summer as much, but I like chili too. It's good. Beans.
I'm back.
You back?
Well, wait a minute. Let me stop coughing.
I like to have some cornbread and some cabbage. Sop up that cornbread and some beans.
Oh yeah, man.
Some white beans.
Oh
and cabbage,
man.
cornbread. Yep, that sounds good.
God, all of us are going to get up and start cooking lunch.
I want some soup now. I make chili a few times a month with sweet cornbread. I do too, Betty. I like sweet cornbread with my chili too. Sometimes I use rice. Do you ever make rice and eat it with your chili? We do that too sometimes here.
Oh, I've never done that now.
Yeah, rice is good in chili. It's really good.
And see, Liam, Rachel said you are very welcome. Because she told Rachel thank you for getting me well.
Oh. Ham, navy beans, cornbread, butter, and apple cider vinegar. Yummy. That sounds good.
You know what? My daughter-in-law was talking about something like that too today.
Always have rice with chili. Oh, okay. See, I thought I was the only one that ate rice with chili.
I've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
And I left my makeup at home, right? And so my son and daughter-in-law went and bought me new makeup bag and filled it full of makeup.
I was going to say, you don't hardly go nowhere without makeup, you said.
I know, I don't. They know it too. Oh, and my daughter-in-law, yes, dig this. She's a makeup artist too.
Oh. She give you
Pretty
some
cool,
makeup
huh?
she had.
Yeah, she made my face up today.
Oh.
Yeah,
So dang, you
but
just
they
go
make
over
me
and get a
feel.
makeover and everything.
I know they make me feel right at home. I mean, like I have like 2 bedrooms. I mean, like I had the one I sleep in, and then I had this other one back here because they're all laughing and cutting up all the time. So they told me I could have this bedroom back here for my live because it's got their laptop and everything set up.
Yeah. Wolf brand chili
Yeah.
Frito pie. Good night, Betty.
Is Betty damn pooping down on us?
Yeah, she pooped out on us.
Yeah. We're gonna start a morning show soon, y'all.
Who would like to come to a morning show? I think we.
Oh,
we
and
want
I
to
get my. Oh, and the gloves. My hands are totally healed. My gloves are totally off. I don't have to wear them anymore. And I get to go get my nails done tomorrow. And they're taking my dogs to the groomer.
Wow.
I know.
She
It's
swipes her
amazing
makeup.
when you. It's totally amazing when you have boys.
Yeah, I had one
You
girl
know?
and 3 boys, and the one girl was harder than the boys was. I'm telling you.
Well, I have a stepdaughter, and she was harder than any of my boys. She about drove me insane. But yeah, I mean, like, my husband and them, they went and bought me all new stuff to wear and everything, new shoes. My husband bought me a Tweety Bird pair of shoes. It's hilarious. He
And your
paid
mom
$25. What?
and your mom, she hadn't even came in tonight, has she?
Wonder what her deal is.
I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, I think some of these people are running out of gas. I think people are getting tired of listening to Kim's crap.
Pakistan says, I think you guys would have a better turnout with the morning show than Big Bird and Jailbird.
Exactly. Well, you know, the thing about it is, they like to step on people's toes. You know, like they tried to underminingly lie about us and stuff because I think they wanted our time slot. You know, I mean,
So
because
we going
people,
live
you,
at 9 too.
well, you just kind of fall into your own time slot. You know, it's not on purpose, really. We just fell into this, you know, and
We try
I
to
think
go after
they want rid of everybody. Yeah, they go 2 or 3 times a day. I just think that they want to do it like they did. You know, they're wanting everybody's subscribers. They think that that's going to bring them in more income because they're too lazy to work. Oh, that's just my opinion, you know.
I can't listen to her that long either. Lord,
I tried to a little bit this morning. My God,
I was listening to
had
TT
turn
the
it
other
off.
night. She was going on about Alicia, LTF Alicia. I was listening to her the other night. I think it was it last night? She was on there talking about Alicia,
Yeah.
which I don't watch TT that much, but when she was talking about Alicia, I was like, what?
Well, and I mean, and they were, and see now they're going after Eli for liking.
Yeah,
what
has Eli done? I don't even know him, but I haven't even heard him do anything around the community.
But Eli, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Ginger,
just
I
don't think
saw
that
you in there. I think it was last night. I didn't ever comment or nothing, but I was watching. It
well,
was
I tell
she
you
was talking
what,
about Alicia.
I can't believe that I can't believe they just randomly, they just talk about people for no reason. I mean, like nasty stuff. I mean, isn't he like a life coach or something? Yeah, he's supposed to be a life
Oh, you
coach,
should
but
have heard
what
CJ's chat the other day. I mean, her
I mean,
she did Tiffany's mod chat, or trying to joke like it was Tiffany's mod chat, and had
mm-hmm,
pictures of somebody riding a bicycle and the flashlights. Had a bunch of different
yeah.
pictures with people holding flashlights
See how
trying to make sure.
tacky that is?
And I thought that was so not called for.
Don't you think that's tacky?
Yeah.
Why do they have to do stuff like that?
And Ginger,
That'd
what
be
has
like
Eli
one.
done to anybody? What is he? Is he just a nice guy? Is he I don't even know him. Isn't
They
he
talk
like
about him like he's a dog.
I know it. Lycan always used to talk about him. Had his picture up
Well,
there with some dildo up by his mouth every time.
well, I subscribed to him today just because I want to see if he was as bad. Is what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
He's not no worse than anybody else that are mean, and I mean they're just mean. There's just some people who have mean streaks to them, and I mean all he's doing. I mean, I hear him joking around a lot and stuff. I mean, from what I hear, I mean, what I heard this morning, he's joking around and and
Are you
I'd take
friends
Lycan
with
over
Eli?
Eli.
And
Oh,
then
you would
Ginger said
71?
Eli is cool. Hey, Andrew, mom. Hey, 71. Are you serious?
Hi, Andrea's mom. I love you, Andrea's mom. I have to do her that way every time.
I heard he has some
She knows I do, though.
but not sure what those views are. Someone said he's like Lysol, but seems okay. But I'm too busy to invest time in anyone else. Me either. He tries to get along with
Me
everyone
either.
and wants to be successful. Okay,
All right.
Andrea,
But,
you're
I mean,
late, lady.
don't we all, though? I mean, we just want to now we're finally getting to interact with our people like we wanted to do and do. I know we talk about what goes on in the community during the day, but we talk about recipes. I mean, we talk about different things. I mean, we're just not all hate.
Did you find out who the mod was,
And,
Andrea?
oh, y'all, what? Did they find it? They found what?
About who the mod was that was doing all that. I was wondering if Natasha and them found out who it was. She said she was hanging out at Natasha's.
When that was happening to you, we figured out who that one was. I'm not saying, but we know who it was. But the one that was biggest mouth trying to blame me.
Yeah.
Damn sure was. But I wouldn't do anything like that. I wouldn't even think about doing anything like that. Why do you want to hurt somebody else's channel? Just do your own thing. Have fun. But we're going to do some more giveaways. We've got some stuff up our sleeve. Oh, and I've got 3 good shows, don't I? I got 3 good shows that I'm working on. I think that y'all are really going to get a kick out of them.
And I'm working on legalizing pole dancing on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in her new swimsuit.
Very sweet.
In her new swimsuit.
Mm.
And y'all want me to tell y'all how sick I was? Let me tell you how sick I was. I weighed 108 pounds when I got sick. I weigh 83 pounds.
Dang.
83
Corbell,
pounds.
it's Recline with NC is the name of it.
Oh, is it? I was going to ask you what it was.
Recline with NC. I think it's the name of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I know even NC and all I did was bring up fried chicken. Now what?
Pakistan, I know even
I
NC.
know even NC
Yep,
did.
bring up fried chicken.
What now? I don't get it. I guess I lost. I got lost.
You're welcome, Corbell.
What?
She want to know Natasha's name. Maybe Andrea can drop NC's link. Yeah, Andrea can drop NC's link. She can do it. Andrea,
but I want to start doing some like. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just asking her if she dropped that link.
I want to do some funny parodies. You know, like skits. Get our people together and do some skits and stuff. I think that'd be so much fun. Oh, and also, you're not gonna believe this. I want to do karaoke, but I've got somebody. Yes, I got somebody. Dig this, y'all. That she got cancer, so she didn't get to do it, but she's cancer free now. But she was The Voice accepted her, so she said if I would do a karaoke night, she would come and sing for us.
One boy.
So
I'm gonna sing too.
So I am
too.
To
listen to Sally Ann and everybody else. Damn it, I'm about to sing too. Hell.
I'm going to. I'm going to sing.
There's a tear in my beer. I'm crying.
She's always singing, y'all. She's always singing.
You are on my lonely mind.
You're funny.
71 doesn't hold her tongue. She voices her opinions and people ban her. Oh, well. There's Natasha
71. 71, we will not ban you here. You just voice your opinion, just all you want, honey.
There's a tear.
Everybody is welcome to voice their opinion. Now, if we don't like it, we'll tell you to shut up. But no, I'm teasing. But I want to do some fun things, guys. I want us to have a good time. I want us to do things for each other. And now, pretty soon, I want to start that pot, where we can help people with their electricity bill and stuff like that. Even if each of us has to give $1 a night, start building it up. And that way, anybody in our community that needs help, like medical help or medicine or the electric bill or something like that, that we can help them. And we're not going to help them and say, and then take it back and call them a con and all this and that. I do want to help like that. I just think that it's in my heart to do that. And I don't care if it's 50 cents, that people donate. That 50 cents adds up after a while. And if somebody needed something for their baby, food, diapers, whatever, that we could give them a little bit of help and not hold it over their heads.
Yeah, like they did mine.
Right.
Don't nobody want to ask for help, because look what happened to me.
Right. And that way, they're, I am going to check out the story now. I will check the story out. But I just want to give to the community instead of taking. All these creators, it just seems like they just take and take and take from our subscribers. And I want to give to the subscribers. They deserve it. They're the ones that are here for our members. And people deserve to get something back. And you know what I'm talking about? I just believe that I just have it in my heart that I feel that that's something that I want to do. And, and keep y'all, and be open with it, not say, well, it's none of your business how much money is in there. Every night we add it up and say, this is how much money we have in our fund. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do something nice. Like Bitch for Life. if we had already started that up, we could have helped her, you know. In which, I mean, I'm going to donate to her still, but I mean, I just want to do something good. I'm so tired of hearing all the evil that's going around, and life's too short. I come too close to dying, y'all, and I just want to do good for our channel. You know, we've got such good people in here, and our subscribers are here. The only reason that we are here is because our subscribers are here, and these stupid, and I'm not calling all the creators stupid. I'm just saying the stupid ones. They want it all for themselves, you know?
Hey, April
And
Showers,
it's not,
Spring Flowers.
what? Hello, ladies. Hello. I'm doing good. Thank you for praying for me. I appreciate it so much. Y'all just don't even know. You just don't know how close to death I came. I felt it. You know, I felt like I was dying. And for me to be here tonight and to be in the spirits I'm in, I just thank each and every one of y'all every day for y'all's prayers. You just don't know how thankful I am, you know, to be here. So I might drive y'all crazy going live every night.
Mhm.
I miss y'all so much though.
Yeah, we just have to
But
get a schedule and start getting back on schedule.
yeah, we will. But I'm already. But see, even like today and tomorrow, I started lining all this stuff up, so that we can have different variety on our channel, and I want to give back to y'all because y'all have given so much to us by being here when they tried to destroy us. You know. Thank you, April Showers. So sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And I do thank the good Lord because I could have died from this, y'all. I mean, you go down from how much I weighed to 83 pounds. I mean, I couldn't eat a thing. It was horrible. I haven't had any pain from my ulcer at all tonight. It's
Oh, we gotta
amazing.
be nice to each other, okay? Be nice.
Yeah. But I wanted to come on here, and I mean, we wanted to come on here and get back on our schedule and let you know what was going on, and that I feel great, and I'm grateful for y'all, and I'm grateful for MKB. I mean, I love you to pieces, MKB.
Thank you, thank
Uh,
you.
I do, and I think we go together pretty good, don't you?
Yeah, like two peas in a pod.
Yeah. And just like my son interrupted tonight, my daughter-in-law, our people, there's nobody in here that said anything negative against that, and I'm so thankful because we can have our families in the background, and y'all don't say a word about it. And I've been in other chats when a little old bitty noise will be in the background, and they make content out of it, and they tell them that that they don't want to hear that mess and cut that mess off, and I don't want that. If y'all are a part of my family, I mean, you are, and you should be treated as such. Y'all should get as much. Y'all should be respected. And I see a lot of creators that don't respect their subscribers, and it makes me sick. And I hope that y'all think. I hope that y'all know in your hearts that we love y'all and that we appreciate each and every one of y'all that comes in here and listens to us every night. Oh, I know, Andrea. Yes, that's wrong. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about nice things. No, I do not. No, I don't believe in telling kids to shut up in the background and stuff like that. Not that. I'm talking about when they come in and tell me they love me and hug me, kiss me good night. Or, they come in to ask me a question, my grandkids and stuff. People don't like that, and that's not right. I mean, if you want to get to know your creator, listen in the background. At, that's all you have to do is listen to the love in the background, because you're going to hear the love from families if they love each other. That's just all there is to it.
Thank you, Amber Lou.
I know. Oh,
Yep.
thank you, Amber. We love y'all too.
Family always
And,
does.
yeah, it does. And I mean, yeah, okay. And if you have to hide, tell your kids to shut up in the background and stuff, that's not right. I mean, I just think that's so rude to tell your kids that. And if your people don't understand that your kids come in to say goodnight and I love you, something's wrong with people, you know? Just like Ginger, her kids, I love listening to her girls in the background and talking to her and stuff. I love it. You know? It's wonderful. Out of the shadows with Ginger, yep, and nobody trashes my twin. Yeah, Ginger, no, you don't tell your kids to shut up. I don't tell my kids to shut up. Now, if they're being too loud, I'll put my finger, up against my mouth, and tell them, shh. But that's all. But if you're mean to your kids, what does that say about you? What? Her forged? What? CJ?
Oh,
being
CJ's
her
board
forged?
receipt. It's at his hospital.
Oh, isn't it? Oh my God! And just like when I was in the hospital, I mean, okay. If, for example, I was in the hospital, none of you questioned and told me I was lying that I was not in the hospital. That's what good community we have. Now, when I can't remember that lady's name, but she had all those beeping noises going in the background, she was faking.
Oh, Small Town Jewels.
Right. I mean, we don't have to fake. We don't have to lie and fake and say that stuff, because that stuff really did happen, to me. And I don't have to prove I was in the hospital, you know what I mean, to y'all? Because I was. And I just don't, I just can't believe people lie about stuff like that. I'd be scared karma would come bite you in the ass and take your ass with them.
And the fish tubing that
Fishing
wasn't
tubing that wasn't even in her nose. What? In the fish tubing that wasn't even in her nose. Oh, I know. Oh, I know, man. I'm telling you.
Sometimes when people are in the hospitals, you can hear dogs barking. Yep.
Right. You're right.
You're
Yeah.
right.
I
When
hear.
MKB and
I
her
have my
relationship
window
with
open.
people she thought were her friends doubted her. Yep, they did. You were seriously sick.
What now?
Whenever it says
MK.
MKB
Right.
had her electric bill issue, people thought she was, her friends doubted her.
But they weren't her friends.
Yeah, they never
You
was.
see who?
Yeah, not real friends. You're
You
right.
see who her friends are? All of you. Did y'all ever doubt her? I never doubted her. And none of you did. None of you have ever, if you ever, I mean, I want to be called out if y'all thought I was lying and stuff. I would be one got called out on it for sure. But y'all don't have to, because when we say something and we are here, we're the real deal. And I'm not afraid to show any receipts or anybody needs to know.
Mm.
I hated being in the hospital. I was begging to get out when
Yeah.
I even
It's
come
about to
home with
throw
that
you
damn PIC line. I know they was about to throw me out, wasn't they?
Yep.
I got bruises all over me, girl. My arms, my legs, from them putting IVs in me and stuff. Telling you.
Well,
I hate
CJ,
hospitals.
and the forged receipt, they could have talked to me privately. They could have came to me and asked me, but they didn't. They didn't want to give me no time
Mhm.
to get nothing. There's like I had to
Mhm.
just do it right then. I had plans that day. My
Right.
daughter.
Um, I was in the hospital for 6 days, and then I came home with a PIC line, so I had to have home health. How long did I have to have home health? Like 2 weeks. I had to have home health. I think a week and a half, and then I had to go. I was going to the emergency room every freaking night because something was not right, and then I had home health come home, and then I got my PIC line out, and then I had my doctor's appointment the next day, in which then now I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow, but I'm changing doctors.
You're
I
switching
mean,
to the
my
doctor
daughter-in-law
your
could take care.
daughter-in-law goes to, don't you?
Right,
Well,
yeah,
how are you
and my
going? Like, what
daughter-in-law.
kind of when you go home, or how
There
are you?
is Mark. Do you hear me, Mark? I'm getting well. Aren't you happy?
Mm-hmm.
When you hear bowling pins in the background, they're probably
Not at a
they're
hospital.
probably not in the hospital. No. You know what I miss about being in the hospital? Picking up the telephone and ordering anything I want to eat all the time. You know, when my stomach, they had it straightened out in the hospital, so I
Yeah.
could just pick up the phone and order room service. I said I wish I could just pick up the phone anytime and order whatever I wanted to eat. Oh,
Mark showing up
no,
at the last minute.
my husband is at home cleaning my house. He's getting my house spotless for me to come home.
Cheryl's got a good man. She just don't know it.
Oh, I know it. You don't have to tell me twice. I know it. I know it. And I tell you, my kids and him, I tell you, it's so funny because uh, the boys were arguing. One of them didn't want me to go. The other one, and then the other one said I was going. And I think this is the best thing for me. I think if I'd stayed there, I'd still be sick like this. Because, I do almost practically have a doctor right here. You know, I sure do. I mean, she can administer anything that I need administered. And she went through my medicine and she was like, you're not taking that, you're not taking that. This collides with this. He should, she knows. She's been doing it for years and years. She's a traveling nurse. So,
What about when you go home? How are you going to be able to, like if you're going to see her doctor while you're down here, but when you go home,
um,
could they still see you like that far?
yeah, yeah. I will get to what do you call that? Video chat with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll get to do the virtual
Oh,
video
that's pretty
doctor.
cool then.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'll only have to come. They'll come. My son will come and get me, and then my visit. I'll have to go back every 3 months, and then he'll come get me and bring me up here, and then uh, to her. I will only have to come every 3 months. But just my daughter-in-law changed my medicine, and as soon as she changed my medicine, I started getting better.
That's
My
good.
phone keeps coming off the charger thing. I said it's gonna go dead.
Your phone is?
No, I'm fixing to put it back on the charger. It's coming off.
No. Well, we can get off if you're ready to get off.
Yeah. I'm just so happy to be on here. I'll probably stay on here all night. I'm just so
Bless.
happy to be well. I mean, I'm not completely well, but I mean, y'all's prayers and everything has just been. No, my daughter-in-law is a physician assistant, and then her daughter is a RN, and her
So they
daughter
can
lives
write your
right next
prescriptions,
door
can't
here.
they?
Yeah, and my her daughter lives right here. Like, I can look out the window and see her house, and they work different. Like they're both traveling nurses, but one of them's here with me all the time. So I'm never without a nurse. I mean, someone here that can take care of me. But I mean, just look at the change in medicine when but she does now. She does consult her the one that she works with in her office. She does consult with her before she does anything. So, but yeah, I didn't even wake up last night. You know me. I told you I get up 2 or 3 times a night because I just don't sleep. I'll sleep an hour and then I'll wake up like you do. Last night I slept all night long. Didn't even wake up not one time. It was amazing. And I needed rest. Rest helps you heal. And it was all y'all's prayers too. I know it was. I'm just so thankful to be here. God, I got such a big smile on my face just because, you know what I mean. It's amazing. I never thought I would feel like this ever again.
That's good.
So, and I get to go fishing tomorrow out on a boat.
That's good.
Oh, and she made some stuff to take home with me. Honeysuckle jelly. She's
Yeah.
got these big old honeysuckle things. I mean, plants. They grow one side of their fence because it's just wood. And she's making me some honeysuckle uh, jelly to take home with me. And then she's making me some jams and stuff to take. Yeah. So, oh, and then she's doing this concoction. She said if you have an ulcer, there's 3 ingredients that you mix, and you take like a shot glass, and you mix them together. And I did that twice, and I can eat. So, I mean, I just thank God every day I'm here. But we got some good things planned. Man, I've got like 4 things planned just since I've been here for our channel. It's gonna be fun.
Well, that's good.
But one of them
I
is
got.
going to be really fun. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
You never sucked on a flower stem, anyone? You
I
never
have
had
the honeysuckle
honeysuckle?
flowers.
They're
We used
good,
to
aren't
try to suck
they?
the juice out of them. Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, honeysuckle is my favorite. I mean, I love honeysuckle. The smell, that's my favorite fragrance. So, I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've never did that. You've got to do that. Oh, the honeysuckle tastes so good, doesn't it, MKB?
Yeah. I ain't did it in a long time, but I remember doing it all the time
Mhm.
when we was little.
Mhm. But and we do have an interview coming up with a girl that was trafficked. Um, and that's coming up pretty soon, and within the next, I'd say, 2 or 3 days. So I think that'll be good. Um, because I think that needs to be addressed more. Human trafficking, that is something that is more popular than what you think.
Yep.
Oh, mulberry. I love mulberries. And persimmons, have you ever had persimmons? We used to go pick wild persimmons when I was young. Yeah. All right, well, if y'all are ready to get off here, it was a nice chat, guys,
Yeah. I
and
agree.
we weren't very mean to very many people, were we?
Nope. But I gotta get up and fix
But
Pay something. She's already asking for something, so
is
um,
she? Okay.
yeah, she wants me to make her something.
Yeah,
She must have been hearing us talking about food
but
or something.
I know.
Mm.
But I love you guys, and thank y'all for being here for me and being here for MKB. And
Thank y'all for
we
coming
love
tonight.
y'all
I
to
appreciate it.
pieces. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Now concentrate. We're gonna do 1, 2, toodles. Okay?
1, 2, 3.
We
Toodles.
gotta get that down. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Toodles.
Toodles.
You didn't do it.
I said
Joey
toodles.
has to have the last word. After
Toodles.
me, we're supposed